I was just telling him, I was just telling everybody that on YouTube too. Like he's trying to escape. He's like, "Let me out." Why don't you clean downstairs and when you're done, let me know and I'll let him out. I'll bring him downstairs. There's more room for him to walk around. He definitely wants. He definitely wants out. No, he just went. He should be fine. Look at him.
He just went, Mom.
He's
What do you
like,
mean he should be fine? You know he's going to. He does everything.
Well, let's hope he does.
Okay, by the way, it's going to take like 2 hours.
For you to clean?
It's very dirty on there and I have to vacuum and dust and everything.
That seems a little dramatic. 2 hours to clean it downstairs? Hey.
Last time I did it right when I got back and I didn't sit down once until 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And it's 1:30.
Alright.
Probably gonna take me till 3.
Save the 2 hours. I gotta go to the grocery store because I was gonna make you want chicken broccoli ziti for dinner?
I just went to Pachichi's like yesterday.
And that's what you had?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want for dinner? Because I just went yesterday. I forgot to take meat out. So
Fajitas?
I don't want fajitas. That's a lot of work. Actually, the chicken broccoli ziti is just as much work.
I'll help you if you make fajitas.
I did buy a whole bunch of fresh peppers. Can make a chop suey. You're not gonna make it easy on me, are you? The friggle sticks.
Why are those fajitas?
It's just a lot of work.
Because are these yours, Mom?
No, they're Mia's. Hi guys, talking to Lonnie. Shuffling cards at the same time. That's fine, we'll figure it out. We can have fajitas. Alright. Fajitas it is. Steak or chicken?
Chicken.
Okay. If you're gonna text me on the other phone.
Okay, do you want me to shut your door?
Yes, please. Hi. Hi. Alright. I got out PayPal, so I still see them going through. So when I'm done, I'll send them out. I'm just kind of in a trance. Those homes that she was sending me are not in my state. And it's the same state the other realtor was trying to get me to go to. So trying to process that. So maybe I'm not meant to be in New Hampshire anymore. I'm not sad about that, actually. But anywho, gotta love the way Spirit delivers messages, right? Because you never freaking know. And to be honest with you, this doesn't really look like Texas by any means, but when I looked up, I did see a shape of a state, and I thought Texas. I'm not going to Texas, although Texas would be nice, but I'm not going there. So let's see what we got. That's too many, and I could have sworn that card just said realignment, and none of these cards say realignment. So I don't know what is happening. So obviously there's a realignment, which is weird because things feel really aligned. So maybe you think it's just a realignment, or things are actually being realigned because of something. I don't know. Fate doesn't usually change like that, so I'm not really sure what that's regarding. Fate changes, but if something, there's too many. See what I'm saying? Like if something's already been aligned, then somebody is not following fate. Somebody is definitely following fate and others are not. So something needs to be realigned, I guess. You get the sun. You're about to get some clarity, or you get your own clarity. I mean, it's the happiest deck in the card. I saw a movie the other night. If you want a really good movie that's inspiring, it talks all about, and it's funny, I'm talking about fate and destiny and serendipity, and it's called The Sun is Also a Star. And it was like 24 hours to fall in love. It was a good movie. I don't think it was Netflix. I'm almost positive it's Amazon Prime. And this is called The Sun is Also a Star. So you got clarity, it's known to be one of the best cards and it's coming out swinging, right? So maybe you're about to get clarity. Someone's going to give you clarity. You got the Seven of Pentacles, definitely progress. I don't know if you're worried about time, but I wouldn't. It's also a book. Yeah, I think it was based on a true story, so that would make sense. It was a really good movie. Oh, you saw it? Yeah. I just saw it for the first time last night. I was watching it and I was like, oh. I love how she had the science behind it and he had the poetic stuff behind it. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Give me 24 hours. It was nice. It reminded me of like one of my stories. You know what I mean? How you just, everyone has that story. If you don't, you will. So here's the thing. I don't like that the Ten of Swords came out because I want it to be a completely different reading, right? You got the Sun. There's some type of, someone's making some massive progress after some type of finality. So if you're down on yourself, don't be. You are making progress. The sun will shine again. You know what I mean? Like, got the King of Pence. This King of Pence talks about loyalty. So maybe there was some dishonesty, or you weren't being true to your own needs. If you're a Leo or a Capricorn, you're doing good. You got the King of Cups with the Five of Cups. So you got, yeah. There's some regret here. Someone's regretting some situations. So that sucks balls. Stinky balls. Got the Page of Swords, introspection. So you're definitely taking your time right now. It's all about you are making progress. Don't think that you're not. We do have like 3 men here. Or there's all women on these depiction of the cards. But you got the King of Pence. You got the Sun, which is kind of telling me possibly a Leo. And you do have the King of Cups. It's like you're fantasizing, but you're not making something a reality. You're watching someone's progress too, or you're making progress. I think you regret leaving a situation, which now makes me think we're just dealing with one group of people that are just dealing with one person, which is nice. But obviously it's somebody you know. It's like, it could be as simple as like, say your friends try to hook you up and have like a date or something, or you know what I mean? And it's like you didn't take it, and now you're like, oh, I probably really should have. He or she was a catch, or yeah, it could be as simple as that too. Others of you, this is just someone you know from your past, you're regretting walking away, or they are, I don't even see a walk away, but obviously there was a walk away if there's regret, unless there's something that just went down recently. But it looks like me, because you are making progress, so it looks like something just actually went down. There was an ending, but there is progress, or he or she is watching you, because the Page of Swords looking right up at the progress. Okay. So it's almost like it's the other energy. Say if I'm not saying this has anything to do with the previous reading, but say, for instance, for example, it did have something to do with the previous reading. That would have been the Page of Wands right there. So this person might be watching somebody else's progress move forward without them, and it sucks and they're regretting it, you know. They hate that maybe they let you go, or vice versa, but they do fantasize about you. But see, that's just it. Like, if you want it, go after it. You know what I mean? Like, stop fantasizing and bring something to reality. It looks like someone's going to get some clarity, though, or it's so clear to someone what they want. Like, there's no doubt that somebody knows exactly what they want out of a situation. So that's positive. That's positive. So now they're saying, so say, yeah, a little bit of patience. Who sings that? Bon Jovi? Yeah, patience. No, that's not Bon Jovi. Who sings Patience? Is it Bon Jovi? The future's here. Like, he needs to be more patient on himself. Something's going to take patience. Guns N' Roses, thank you. It pulled me back to the other read. So if this has anything to do with the other read, then it's basically saying someone is going to make that choice to break free from that energy and to follow their soul. But not yet, they haven't. But you might get clarity real soon. They need more patience. So if they need patience, and there's something in the works here. They might be doing something you're unaware of. But they're watching you. You're the Seven of Pentacles, so they want to invest time in you. But they're not taking action. Tell me about the Sun. Which would make sense that would be more of a Leo type energy versus the Sun energy, unless you're gonna get clarity. But it doesn't look like anyone's talking or giving clarity, or this is just the universe saying, hey, clarity is coming. It's numb. It's weird. I'm numb. Like, I'm really hot. But like the breeze is giving me a chill. You know, like when you're sick. But it's more of a numbing. Like someone's numb. Someone's definitely numb. And I don't know what that's regarding. Tell me about this numbness. This is numbness in reference to, oh my gosh. It's so strange. Like, because this breeze, when you're numb, I got the chills now. Like, I don't think it's like an illness or anyone's sick. It's like numb. Someone's numb. The Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so it's like you're going to get a message. Someone's extremely fond of you, but they're numb. How else would you put that? So they love you, right? They want to reach out. It's all numb. I got the goosebumps. How would you word that? Like, what would that mean to you? I don't know how to, like, numb in love. Because they want to send a message with the Sun. So you are going to get a message. You are going to get some type of clarity. But what would, like, numb in love? Like, is that a thing? Can you be numb? Like, someone's numb? Like, when someone's numb, like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, when you're numb. Like, you don't want to bring it to your attention. Something's coming to your attention, but someone's numb. Like La La Land? Numb, like they can't feel anything emotionally? Well, the King of, I don't think that's the case because the King of Cups is here, right? They love, they're watching you, they got regret, they feel bad. So I don't think it's not, I think you're gonna get a message, but they're numb. Like it's all numb right here. Like you know, like if you would put like Vicks Vapor Rub all over your chest, I don't think anyone's sick. But it's like it's giving me the chill every time the breeze hits it, because it's numb right here, and then it's cold, and then I get the chills, and it's not speaking of being sick. So they're numb. Maybe they just don't know. I don't know. I asked what numb is, and it's the Ace of Cups and one. So numb to communicating, they're in shock. I don't know. They're numb. It's like they don't know what to say. Speechless. But you're gonna get a message. The message is coming in. Maybe they're trying to send something to you telepathically. I don't really think so, but like, damn. Maybe they're just tired of living in fantasy land and now they're like, all right, I'm ready to take action. It's like you're moving forward or you already moved forward. They got a lot of regret when it comes to you. Maybe they regret not spending more time with you. Because the Seven of Pence, progress, but I see time. And looking right up, right? It's definitely introspection here. There's no question. They definitely, maybe they needed to wait until something was final until they talked to you about something. Somebody's at a distance. I think they might be questioning your loyalty. Some might have trust issues, guys. If that's the case, there might be some jealousy right here. Tell me about this little pile right here. The King of Coin with the Three of Wands usually talks about, commitment, your future. It could be linked to work. But with the rest of the combo, Eight of Swords, like they felt imprisoned. You see what I'm saying? Like they were obviously in a situation, but now they want to explore the situation. It's gonna take time. It's not like an overnight thing, but they want it. I think they regret not giving you time or giving you more time. I don't know what that's. They're definitely regretting some things. You're definitely going to get a message. There's no question. Just a matter of time. It's like they now I'm fucking wicked hot. Holy shit. This is insane. Because they don't still feel imprisoned. So I don't know if it's a trust issue, guys. Might be a little bit of a trust issue, especially if you're at a distance. Which you could live 5 minutes up the street and still sneak into somebody else's house. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter if that's fucking same town or not. Like if there's trust issues, like that's not cool. You love me, but you can't trust me? Get the fuck out of here. I mean, that's my opinion. Maybe that might be a little harsh because this is nice energy, but like, you can't trust me? I don't know. You better hope the two you got a whole shit ton of love to work through that one. Because to work through that type of lesson again is like, what the fuck? I don't, it does take time for somebody to like really get to know you in order to like really trust you. And I get that. But like, I think they know you're faithful, right? But so I think it's just their own trust issues they need to work through. But that still affects you. So maybe have patience on them. If you're the woman, it's like have patience on them. Be patient with this person. Yeah, there's curiosity here with the paranormal. It's like they can't stop thinking about you. Can't take my hands off of you. You be like heaven to touch. It's also a spiritual connection. Okay. So you learn off each other, you teach each other, you learn. It's reciprocity. You both crave synergy. You both crave certain stuff. I can feel it, I can see it, I can taste it. So I don't know if you're both foodies. I don't know what that's about, but here we go again with being that numb. It's so weird that it's so numb like that. I actually need the chills right now to actually take away this heat wave. Like, I don't know if someone's sick. I don't see anyone being sick. Or this is this person being like, you're my future. Now, this is more about distance. So the message is actually for the friend to be patient with him. You got the Three of Pence. So it's like, it's almost like you're a master, right? Like, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. It's teamwork, right? Like I said, it takes two. So if there's a trust issue, it does affect you back and forth, but it's work. You guys, it's gonna be work, especially if you're in a long distance relationship. It's those are work. They're hard, but you guys master it. It's also telling me that there's some type of work proposition that somebody wants to talk about. I don't know if they brought it to your attention yet. They might come at you with some type of proposition, which could require you to move, teamwork, travel. If it's involving work, for some of you, that's a strong message with work. So like a new work contract at a distance. So somebody might have to travel. Yeah, see, like leadership too with the King of Wands, with the Chariot. Something might be put in motion. Just be patient with each other, whatever that's forgotten. There is something with work. Some of you, someone's going to come at you regarding work, some type of work proposition, contract. Be careful if you're signing any contracts. Not be careful, like, just always, dot your I's and cross your T's. Always double check your work, contracts, anything like that. The only thing I look at is a little sketchy, and not sketchy, but why I'm relating work is because they're looking at you as a 7 pence. They're almost looking at you, and don't take offense to this. Some of you guys are gonna write your damn comment and be like, blah 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 blah. Like I get it. Like there's no need. I'm not saying you need to go after this or have this in any means if you don't want it, but they are kind of looking at you as if you're an investment. You know what I mean? So that makes me, it pulls me to work, but it's also love. There's love here, but because they're looking at you as the 7 of pence, this is either they see you making progress and now they regret certain situations, or I don't know, maybe they thought you would never move on, or I don't know what they thought. Maybe they thought you would always be around. I don't know. It just depends on your scenario and how this is plays part of your story. But they are looking at you like an investment, which is pulling me to work. So I don't know if they want to, it looks like they want to collaborate. And whatever this is, especially if it's a business, it's not an overnight scenario. You'd be working together for quite some time. Years. Could even be years. I think they're questioning society, paranormal. What will society think? Especially if you're spiritual and then you got another group of this person, you got a group of this person, you know what I mean? It's like they're questioning, where would my demographics be? Like, what would it take away from? Which direction would we go? Like, there's work here for somebody. There's a proposition and they're questioning social standards. Like, people would think this is wacky. Like, like this is very, not the norm for sure. But it would have some type of spiritual twist, even if you didn't talk about spirituality. If you were spiritual, you know what I mean? Because it seems like a spiritual connection, but it's like not coming out and being like, oh, it's something about demographics, who you would reach. It's something like that. They're just a little worried. It's what's that word I'm looking for? Like when somebody looks at something spiritually, like, I don't know, something with science too, like not enough science to back it up. It's something like that. I don't know what that's regarding, but it looks like for some of you, not all of you, okay, but for some of you, somebody wants to come at you, offer you, could be a job offer, or there's no offer here, but they want to, or they're thinking about it, right? Or the offer's coming, or you're gonna get a message. Yeah, they love you, but maybe instead of discussing love, maybe they'll be like, all right, well, what about a work proposition? And then love follows. I'm not really sure how it's gonna work for you. You're definitely gonna get some clarity, but it's one of those things where it's a totally different line of work. Like, who would you hit? Like, what demographic? It's something like that. But it's not touche by any means. That makes no sense. What's the damn word I'm looking for? It's something with social, like, what would other people think? I forget the word I'm looking for, but that's what that is. Because they're looking at you like you're a damn, not, this isn't like, oh, you're a prize or a trophy wife. No. This is some type of collaboration. This is work. Something needed to end completely in order to get something off the ground. So they might talk to you about it. I don't know if they're going to talk about love first or work first. So say, for some of you, say you went for a job interview and they took someone else a couple weeks ago, you might be surprised. You might get a phone call saying, hey, as an owner, I'm going to own up to however they word it. I'm not just like, hey, I'm going to own up to my shit. I made the wrong decision. Can you come join the team? You know what I mean? Like, something like that. You could have like really wanted that job and you're like, oh, well, hold on to some faith, people, okay? Because there's something coming around. You didn't get the message yet. It's coming. You're going to get clarity. So if you've been sitting here anxious or you're just numb to everything else around you, it could be somebody spiritually aligning, which would make them feel numb. But the minute you make a move, those type of feelings go away. I can't stress that enough. So it looks like someone loves you too, though. You know what I mean? But they also want to work. They also want to do business. There might be some travel involved. Or relocating. It would require a move. Because they're definitely looking at you as an investment. And others of you, if this is not work, it's just they're ready to invest some time into you. But they're looking at you like you're an investment, not as a prize or a piece of meat. It's nothing like that. It's got to be linked for work. And again, if it's not work, it's somebody coming at you that's been fantasizing about you, and they got a lot of regrets about the past. Okay, so it looks positive. love you guys. I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta get some stuff done before the other kids get off the bus. And Sheldon needs to come out to play. So it was a nice little mix up. You're definitely gonna get a message before you know it, either regarding work or love, for whomever that was for, whoever that read was for, which is the majority of you. Okay. Have patience. There's no need to rush, especially if there's some type of work endeavor or some type of project. It doesn't look like it's something that's going to get off the ground right away. It looks like you might be discussing it. And it could get off the ground. You might start working on a project, right? But whatever this is, the way it looked, it's definitely going to take some time. So be patient. There is some trust issues somewhere too, though, okay? But I'm just going to say, don't we all have trust issues? I don't know. I don't think I really do. Well, it's got to be trust issues somewhere, right? It doesn't have to be just with a person. Do you trust yourself enough to do this? Do you trust yourself enough for yada yada? I didn't see anybody being looked at as a trophy wife by any means, or cougar going after someone else. You know what I mean? Like, they are looking at you as an investment, though. So it was a little weird. Hi, Lala. It's an odd dynamic for a minute, you know? So, anyhow, before I go into channeling mode, because that's just where it was about to bring me. Hold on. Somebody want to look at the significant meaning of a bat? I just saw a bat fly. B-A-T, bat, you know, the little fangs that hang upside down. A bat. Good luck and abundance. Okay. Well, I was seeing if I can get any more, but I guess I really don't need to. That says a lot. Okay. So that story I just read has a lot of potential there. If it's good luck and abundance, then if something like this comes your way, and I'm numb again, okay, in a different area now. So if something else comes your, and I'm not thinking heart attack or a stroke, okay, because I know you go to the left arm, but no, I don't feel illness, but maybe someone's just mind blown that they're even going to consider going in a new direction. I'm not really sure. Okay. Also a rebirth. Okay. So, it also reminds me of travel because the bat was going like this way. And it's funny because it was all black, like not the bat, right? They're black anyway, but like when I shut my eyes, all black. as if the moon was in the background and it was going up like E.T. Picture E.T. going up to the moon, right? Just like that image, but it was pure black. But I could still see the moon and I could still see the bat in blackness. Okay, so I just picture a little E.T. So it's gonna be a good thing. Just be patient on each other, the situation. I just don't think you see it coming. It's like that type of dynamic. Hold on. Yeah, because I'm like, be patient. It's because I think I said patience. Hold on. The bat symbol is happiness. Also, can be creative. Bats flying huge towards my echolocation. Or it's like their presence. Someone's gonna make their presence known. It's major transition. It's not something little. So this is a major transition. Okay. But it also is like, you're ready. You know what I mean? And it just pulled me to my wolf that I saw the other day. For those who didn't catch that, I saw a wolf yesterday, which talks about freedom, liberation. Like, the energy was just, okay. Flying fox. A flying fox. I did see a fox last week. It's also a bat flying into your life. It's flying towards the moon is what I saw, but it could be just simply something coming into your life, right? It's transformation. It also transforms the ego self, which is nice. Okay, so looks very positive. It's also a message when they're flying to, it's a chimbal, a chimbal. Don't you love when I take two words, because I was going to say chia, but I put the C in front of the whatever word. But it's a symbol to cheer up. Happier times is here, right? So cheer up. No need to be numb. Oh, look at, I wasn't going to say that word. No need to be gloom. I was going to say gloomy. But numb just came to me, and I'm super numb again. So I don't, numb to love, numb to a new beginning. I mean, such a major transition. I mean, one could be numb, like, oh, like maybe somebody wasn't making a move because they were just numb. They didn't know what to do. However you want to perceive that, because I can't quite pick up on the numbness, or somebody else is numb to a scenario. Like, you know what I mean? Anywho, lots of love. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.